Alright, and now we pay 1 kicker and segment. This is so clean. Oh my god. Oh, it's not close. It's not close. Yeah, let's go with it. We can go for Vigilance, so that means Lyra can do twice the things she normally does. Yep, that's 9 damage. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today absolutely amazing tribe that just got so much better, and we'll crush it against the ladder and tell you how it went, and can we rank up with angels in current standard because they have so much lifelink that even mono red cannot burn you. And by the way, Lyra Dawnbringer just completely shuts down every red deck, man. First strike lifelink and buff on all angels for lifelink. Basically you play this, you swing all and they scoop. That's how we do it. And if you think it's a mono white, well, look again, because we have Archangel of Wrath, and those kickers are so easy to cast with both Cavern of Souls and the Courtyard that are both in standard, and it's just beginning. We have so many interactions you will see in the games, but most important, we can blink Seraph with the Guardian, and the Archangel of Tithes basically prevents your opponent from attacking you because they need to pay mana for every single creature, which also will catch a lot of red players off guard. So guys, I don't want to overdo it, we'll talk more in the outro. For now, let's go into the gameplay, but first, our absolute legend for today is none other than Seth, our veteran, and I hope, my friend, that this deck will work for you. Alright, it's not synthesizer deck, and of course, I would never mean a simulacrum deck, because those are different cards and I would never mistake them. Yep, this would definitely not happen. So my friend, really thank you for your support. I hope you will enjoy this deck. This one is for you, and all the red scoops should make your day, I hope. So yeah, that's it. Let's go to the gameplay and have some fun. Alright, we're going first. We go with the Valkyrie into Guardian, into Archangel, and let's see what our opponent will do. Let's play Plains to not give away that we play Angels. Alright, hello there. Hello there. But we have cooler tribe, as we all know. Alright, let's go with the Valkyrie. The faster the better. And yeah, we go Guardian, so this grows as soon as possible. Alright, they got removal, but I wanted to say, at least they don't get the live game. Unfortunately they will, but not yet, not yet. Giada would be absolutely amazing on the previous turn. Let's go for this one. This might be a little bit rough. We could go for the Sanctifier. I really think we actually go like this. We also get the mana, right? So we just need Giada on board, and we can do some crazy magic. What are you? Something scary. Alright, it's fine. We cannot trade. Our creatures are simply better. Oh, I hoped for a land. If we had land, we would play the Archangel, remove something, and basically win the game. However, it's fine. It's fine. We go for this, the prototype. Man, the mana base is so clean in this deck. Like, it's actually insane. We of course go on this one, and I mean the only missing piece. Alright. So where we are in this game, I think it's close. But I think we should have enough. Our Guardian will get the counter. I'm super tempted to play Archangel of Tithes, but that's a little bit scary. As you can see, they are not attacking yet. I think we have one more turn, because our next plays are so good here. They won't be able to attack us. Yeah, they have only 2 mana. With this, they cannot attack, like literally. I could also blink the Seraph, but I think this is actually a better play. It's also heavily statted, so it goes for lethal a little bit faster. Let's go with this one. I don't think we need to even attack. Let's go just lifelink. This is crazy. And nothing has flying. I think this might get flying. Right? When do you... Oh, they actually have something? I don't know how it works, I'm not reading it, I'm just hovering over it. Alright, no fly. Alright. That's fine. I should, at some point, pay attention to what it does. I promise I will read it at some point. We'll probably kill it then. So I can, if I draw a land, I can go Archangel, remove this and this probably. Knight Errant of Chaos is strong, however, it's very hard to go white against us. They need to hit a removal, they cannot hit it with Knight. And this is insane because they actually cannot attack with more than 2 cards or 2 creatures in total. Of course, why wouldn't you have a removal? They went with Seraph? No way. Oh, because they have 6. Even aggro deck couldn't remove our Archangel. And that's actually pretty crazy. Alright, this is the moment. This is absolutely the moment. But first we attack, right? Let's go for 7 damage. They want to go super aggressive, but they cannot with the Archangel. And now we go with this one, and oh boy. This is only white mana. So let's actually correctly tap for this. Alright, and now we pay 1 kicker, and segment. This is so clean. Oh my god. Oh, it's not close. It's not close. Let's get rid of those. Basically, we removed 2 creatures, got a 5/6 lifelinker, and we went to 27. We also have Get Lost and Guardian, so we will just keep going. And they cannot attack with more than 3 creatures in total. And that means so if they want to flip the case, they need to spend full turn, which also means they have no interaction, they will just block the biggest one. Man, they are so dumb. There's nothing they can do. Who are you? Other cats. Huh. Huh. I see. This is a cat. I'm not reading it, alright? I just hover over it, you can read it, I'm not. So right now they can attack only... Oh, no. It's attacking, right? So they cannot block. Alright, it took me a while. I should know my cards, but I don't. It's fine. It's fine because we still want to be aggressive. So, yeah, I mean, So that means they cannot block with this flyer if we attack with the Archangel, right? That's how my cards work. So they're keeping this 1 mana potentially for this. And then we probably get lost and just deal 12 damage. I think that's the play. Seems pretty good. We could also give something first strike, but I think this is just simply better. The only flyer, we go like this, and that's 12 damage. Easy, not even close. I don't even need to know my cards to win the game, and that's always a good sign. And always for... I tell you, Shuffler has a day. Shuffler has a day, and our opponent doesn't know. Well, this is the most painful duress of the century. To be absolutely honest, the fact that they are seeing all our creatures is already a pretty decent help. But please, let me draw a 2-drop, like a normal human being, Shuffler. Be merciful for once. Alright, they took a very, very good look at our cards. Let's go for this one, I guess. You want to keep this mystery card. This is the only one they don't know about. Alright. So, they know about all of those cards, so whatever we play, it will go like this. So I'm playing this one first, because they for sure have go for the throats in the hand. And this goes around it. Oh my god, can you please stop just destroying my hand every turn? Bro, please. We drew 6 lands on 9 cards. Like, this is getting ridiculous. It's basically like we are playing a 40 land deck right now. Like, imagine. Well, 44 lands deck or something like this. Man, we literally don't draw anything except lands this game. Well, this is something. I honestly think we go Sanctuary, because at this rate, I will have to, bro, like, do something. I don't know. We go for the lifelink, right? No, Vigilance actually deals more damage, unless we play the Angel, so we need to make this play. Angel is really strong, right? We can activate Sanctuary on the next turn as well. Alright, so we don't need it, so let's go for the lifelink. Maybe it will be useful later if we race. I don't see us racing, but maybe it's better than nothing. Man, what an absolute crazy Shuffler hand. 7 lands in 10 cards. Wow, this is crazy. I guess it's super hard to play a creature deck if you don't have creatures and you only draw lands, and you have to have lands. So this is a bit of the absolute, the worst case scenario for you. Steal lands. I mean, Shuffler, I think, decided who wins this. And I literally have no place, because all of my cards are lands. Oh my god, this is getting like ridiculous. Alright, I think maybe we need to try to work with this somehow. I could go with the Sanctuary, then they might be forced to block. This is our best play, right? Oh man, this is so bad. I don't love it. I do not love it, but we have to roll with it. So, what do... Oh, we can give flying to it. What? I think we have to go for the Vigilance. Because if they have land into blood... Can we take this risk that they kill us with Bloodletter? If they play Bloodletter, that means they can't remove anything, so Sanctuary will be enough. And if they block, they won't have the combo. You know what? We can just give Vigilance. Flying, and then they cannot block. They play Bloodletter and we can still block. Alright, this is better, because it deals all the damage. And it keeps all the upsides. That's 9 damage on the board. And I tell you, with this draw we need to do some crazy magic. Oh no, this... Okay, it's fine. It has flank until end of turn, but we needed flank only for the end of turn. And also this is conditioned. They need exactly a swamp, untapped swamp, and Bloodletter in the hand. So those are 2 specific cards, so it's not given that they go for it. They cannot play Annex because we are pushing too much there, and that's why the Sanctuary is such a great card. Harvester, so they definitely play Annex. I mean, not a shocker, but you know. And I mean, they need to keep the bat. And now we are starting to get our early game 2-drops. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think we have a play. Do you see it? Do you see the play? And so they will block Resplendent Angel, right? They have Summoning Sickness on this one. Let's see if they see the play. First we go like this. I will block this, so they think... Oh no, we block this. Sorry, not block fly. We swing. They need to block with the bat. And let's see if they block the right one, because we actually have a game-winning play if they block wrong. See ya, and this one is untapped. That's how you do it when you draw 9 lands, and we still won. What? Lifelink. I forgot about the lifelink. The bat has lifelink. It's fine, because I remember that we'll make also this Angel, which means that they cannot go for the Bloodletter. Alright, we are still winning this. We are still winning. But man, that was such a shocker. I just was all over the place, and you know, like, of course we are winning, and there's this one just looking at me. Alright. Yep, that's probably more like it. Sure. Down to 13. What now? What now, my friend? I don't want to block because I want to have lethal pressure on the next time. By the way, we would not win this game without the Sanctuary. This card did all the heavy lifting. It dealt already sick. Yep, our opponent just wants to see how he dies. And that should be a scoop, honestly. I don't think they have any place right now. And all of this with really, really bad opening and absolute crazy flute. They really don't like our cards, man. They really don't. Yeah, I think they should scoop. Like, obviously we just swing all, right? We go this, we name angels, we attack with everything, this gets flying, and we roll with it. Let's not make it painful. Man, the angel did a lot of job with this ability. I thought, honestly, it's +3/+3 for some reason. I appreciate it, man. Let's not, you know, make it longer. And yeah, that's how we do it, man. Shafra wanted us to lose. We still win. Alright, so this is a very risky hand. We have 1 land too much, and we don't know if we get flooded. Usually, in my experience, when you get flooded in the opening hand, you also get flooded in the next cards. Let's test it. Let's test it. Will that be the case? We have decent opening. It's not perfect, but it's, you know, we are doing stuff. But we'll see what the matchup is. I would actually prefer something that... moment. I would prefer something that isn't removal, because like Orzhov is expert at killing every creature, so they will probably have more removal than we have creatures with this opening. If we had a little bit less lands, we could overpower them. But we'll see, we'll see. I expect a removal on the next turn. I think I will just play the Archangel for the stats, because it feels like self-mill deck. Not exactly sure what and how they will mill. Oh boy, Valkyrie is so amazing. We'll definitely play this. So we can go Archangel, it's 4 damage, but this is 2 damage and it grows, so it's probably better overall. And we get extra turn on this one. So we attack, of course, first. And we actually can get the mana this way, so we can get lost. I think this is better. I'm not sure if we will get lost something. They probably play Founding of the Third Path. And that will be a great target. It's kind of giveaway that we have double white and a priority in the Angel deck, but I hope it will be fine. I hope it will be fine. Man, Archangel of Wrath is just such an amazing card. Sure. Alright, self-milling 2 cards probably. Cool sleeve. Alright. 1 and 2. Oh, alright, so they will reanimate. So that's why the black is in the deck. So they need 4 mana and as many of those as possible. Oh man, I think maybe you can beat it, we'll see. We will see. They cannot really block anything. So I don't think we're using Get Lost here. Maybe we just literally go face. So we okay. We want to then okay. So if we first attack, because it's still better. They don't have black mana. Because this is not a swamp. This is this 13 life land. I thought it's surveillant. Alright, so we attack first. We miss 1 damage here, but we get 2 damage here because I want to kicker it. 4, yeah. I think that's pretty decent. Let's go. And let's go for the black kicker because it's more epic. Alright, I think we'll get rid of the vermin, right? I could also literally just try to go face because they cannot really attack. Oh, I think it's better. Yeah, I think it's just better. And the Valkyrie will get bigger. Let's see what they have. Prankster. Alright. They already got the cards. This is white card. For some reason I always feel it's Orzhov. So they will probably cast it on the next turn, right? But they need untapped land. They have some tap lands. I guess this is untapped land right now because they are at 12. They don't have too much in the board, right? In the graveyard. They only have 3 creatures and all of them are absolutely useless. So I think they might go a little bit harder before they go for the combo. That's interesting. Alright, they're getting some life gain, but not too much. And I think we go Archangel, get rid of those, but we will see. Definitely Sanctuary. Definitely. Alright, how much damage is it? 8, 10 damage. So potentially, if they don't block, this one can block. We could try to kill them. I think they will be at 1. Oh no, I don't have double kicker. Alright, I think we go like this then. We just want to make sure that we deal the maximum damage on this turn. Alright, I butchered it because I forgot that we don't have the second kicker. We get rid of this guy, we put a counter, this will be a 6-7. We have so much lifelink that is actually insane. And this is exactly this 2 damage. I would have it from Giada after the... Well, but then we cannot attack, right? Alright, we're going first, and while the hand is not quick, we don't have Giada, which is extremely big card for the deck. We should be able to flip Seraph, so let's see what... Oh, who are you? The Oculus deck, I think. This might get rough. This might get rough. Alright. Man, not having 2-drops in standard just hurts. It's basically late game at this point. Alright, so let's see the Oculus in the graveyard, and next turn it will be Reanimation. Oh, they're not going for it. Alright, alright. I mean, at this point, so 3rd mana is okay. Even if we get the Archangel of Wrath, it's still fine. We start with this guy, then we attack. We probably lifelink. Lifelink kinda matters. We will see. And then we flip, blink it. That's the idea. I guess we have also the Archangel, but we'll see. They tapped this mana, so I think they have into the Floodmaw, right? That's how auto tapper works. If they had 1 mana reanimate... What? That's so... Okay, I have no idea. And I also have no idea how we are doing like this, bro. Like, what the hell is with this RNG? So, we go for the lifelink. You know, it will help later when we are racing against the Oculus. It will be very hard. Into the Floodmaw, alright. Hurts. But as expected, they still decided to not go with it. Interesting. If I play this... No, I think we just go with it. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's not a big difference. Because they will probably bounce Seraph at the end step, but they got extra damage, and then this one is annoying. And I need to not forget that Cavern of Souls is here, so they cannot counter anything. They don't realize how many of those we have. So normally this is a great play because it negates the full interaction, but not against the Shaffer that doesn't care about, you know, the normal, the regular draws. So our opponent is charting course. Here's the Oculus, and here's the reanimation. Oh, this will get scared very quickly. The Archangel can get rid of their whiteboard, but the fact that they're getting basically a creature every single turn, and half of them will be like Jeans and Oculus, so yeah, that will hurt a lot. What about that? That's a decent draw, you know? Not I, please no. Alright. So, we go Seraph probably. Let's attack first and see what happens. Another into the Floodmaw. Alright, we need to raise them, basically. Alright, we go for the Seraph. Uncounterable. There's no 1 mana counter spell, but still. And we go with this now, while they cannot counter it. The other choice would be to wait until the end step, but I really want to push the tempo. I hope they don't have second reanimation spell. They discarded one, they played second one, I hope they don't have more. Especially if they see angels, they should not expect too much removal, and a lot of removal as exile effect, so they shouldn't keep second reanimation. Sure. So this is Jean probably, and that has 4 toughness, or Oculus. In both cases our stuff dies, so I think they will flip it now. Yep, that was their ambush. Pretty decent. That's why the life gain is so important. They still have mana for interaction. Obviously the Angel. So we will probably play double Guardian, because it's just more mana efficient this way. So we get the lifelink, then we flip. Yeah, I think this is the play. So they want to bounce the Seraph, so we give lifelink to this. Do I go Vigilance here? Oh, this is rough. No, let's go lifelink. I think it's still better. Let's swing. They're at 8 after this attack, so they might be forced to react. And then we have a free turn for us. The Archangel is not super amazing here. Oh, this is really good for them. Very painful. And into the Floodmaw. Oh man, that's so good for them. They can basically sweep the whole board. Alright, I see how it is. I would love to go for the Seraph. I mean, we can always play it later. It has instant effect, right? If we need to double spell on this turn, so we go this into this. Because this, if they don't have another into the Floodmaw. Okay, let's not do. I was thinking that we'll just keep blinking everything. And then we would have one blocker because one of those creatures would come back at their end step. And I was like, alright, stop. Oh man, I'm pretty sure they didn't have it. I think that was the new draw, and it's insanely good. 11 damage. I think we have to double block this. There's no way. If they have a card, they are just good at magic. Well, you cannot beat it. What we needed is Giada on turn 2. That would scale the damage in, enough. Alright, so not amazing draw. For some reason I always draw this and I never do any of our 2-drops, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It feels like a red deck. It is a red deck. No sleeves, no time when you are busy, not being mythic. Alright, so let's sit. 6 cards, so many possibilities. 2 minutes on their first turn, like come on. Wow, have you seen this one before in your life? What a brand new gameplay. This is absolutely, man, like new era of Magic. Just playing Swift Spear on turn 1. That's it. Yep, 2 mana, each one is a different card. It's crazy, like Magic is full of mysteries. Attack with Swift Spear. Have you seen this one? Wow, this man is breaking all the all the formats at this point. Alright, cool. So what we will do absolutely nothing, because our opponent needs to pump this creature, and they cannot as long as we have open mana. Every turn we are making progress. Once we hit this and this, the game is over. Like 5-5 with first strike is a big deal. And let's see, so I think they will start pumping, because they will realize that we are not doing, you know, the misplay. And then we'll see. I would love to spend one more turn like this so I can go Lyra directly. Because right now I don't really want to waste Archangel of Wrath, as the... yeah, it takes time, but there's always Swift Spear attacking. So, let's see this one. I think if that's 6, that's okay. I think I'll take it. They need to go harder than this, bro. Like, they are baiting, but they are not baiting strong enough. Well, this is strong enough, thank you. So basically they dealt 3 damage, and they lost 3 damage because the Swift Spear died. We will go Soulstone Sanctuary. In this situation we are going for the Archangel, because it will be able to block and attack. And that should be enough. I think they can scoop at this point. That should be it. Because they cannot beat our angels at this point. And we were keeping this get lost every time, so they cannot get the value. They can target it, so they hope for monsters right from the top. Let's see if they're good at the game and they still can recoup something. What is the card? They play the land, I think. Well, wasted card. Good for us. Good for us. They can do it again for the counter, but then they cannot go for the attack, really. Yeah, I think with this, it's just super slow. The hero is amazing, but a little bit too slow. Now Giada, really? So let's go for the Angel. I know, a shocker. I'm really tempted to go this. Is there... I really think we have to go with this, you know? Like, we just have to. Let's roll. Let's start this lifelink going. So my honest, you know, wish was to go Giada into this and then amplify everything with Lyra. But I think it's too huge of a risk. They will target this, see what the top card is, and they will take some time and concede probably when they realize they cannot attack. Like, the best win cons against Monoret is forcing them to not attack one turn, and then they don't know what's going on and they leave the game. So that's my experience. Oh, this is not great for them. Alright, they got a mouse, but it's a very slow mouse. And that means we also can go for all of those, while also lifelinking, so they won't be able to burst us after this turn. To be absolutely honest, the best play... oh man, can we go for both? No. We definitely go Giada. And I should probably just go this. Yeah, let's go with it. We can go for Vigilance, so that means Lyra can do twice the things she normally does. Yep, that's 9 damage. So, as you can see, our angels are so much more powerful, and the fact that everything has lifelink is just insane. And we kept them in check with those get lost, so they never could pump a creature. This is kinda crazy that those 2 cards basically give you 2 cards a turn forever. But that's the Challenger. Challenger is extremely powerful. I mean, all the new red cards are extremely powerful, but it's still not enough for our cool angels. Alright, we are going first, and man, those 4-landers are always there. Honestly, I will take it. I think it should be okay. We definitely want to draw something. You usually want to play planes, because it doesn't give away what your deck does. If you play any of those, like, everyone knows. Like, everyone just knows. I think we can go for this one. It still doesn't... Well, I guess when we play Angel, it might be a giveaway. Alright, no cut down. Man, I was so stressed there will be a stop after this. 2 mana removal is fine. Like, it's expected, you know? And Night of Affliction, still good for them. But what can you do? Let's go for the Angel. And let's keep pumping some angels, you know? That's the play. They want to go, what, slashers and bloodletters and annexes on those next turns. So let's see. If they want to remove this, this can be a bit annoying for them. I wish we had Giada, because that would also accelerate the mana, so we can already start pinging on the next turn. But let's sit. Basically, we are going for a competition. How much removal can you have? And hopefully we have more creatures than they have removal. Like, listen, I'm just telling you how it is. We just play all of those cards and we try to compare them against those cards. I think this one will die for Go for the Throat, because they never had occasion to play it. So, man, this thrilling gameplay. I will still go with Giada. It also opens Get Lost. I think this is a good play because it's still super threatening, but if they don't remove it instantly, we can go for some crazy plays. We can maybe even double kicker, which means 4 damage, so if they play Slasher, yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting. Either this or Slasher. I want to go to the end step, but not to go to the end step. Here we go. This way they cannot use anything. And this is the start of their doom, because their deck is working only because they have more cards. If they don't, well, that's a problem. Let's swing. No removal. Oh, the great opening is finally ending for our opponent. So let's go with this one. And let's go for this kicker. That's a start. And we can start making bigger angels. So they're more threatening. Don't forget we also have the Sanctuary. If they have Annex, they can go for it. Slasher. Yep, I think they had both. They just decided to go for Annex. Double slashing. You know what? I think it's fine. I honestly think it's fine. So how do we do it? I want to go for lethal. The only thing we care about is Bloodletter. If they deal 4 damage, it's 18, 9, 4. We're at 4, and we'll also live gain probably a bit. So it's fine. We just need to make sure that Bloodletter doesn't hit us, so we go for this. And we don't want to block because of the Death Touch. Alright, I think we've got this game. I honestly think we got it. But it's not super over. It's quite, I think, maybe probably over. And I think we block with this. We tap this. And go for the prototype. This is also a huge stat block. And we keep Get Lost, so when they play Bloodletter, we kill it. And they only have 1 card, so they cannot have more plays. Duress. So I can go Get Lost and basically negate Duress. It's still better, right? They will get the map tokens, but they have plenty of them. Alright, you got it, my friend. You got it. They will see the hand, but that's it. And their attack is way slower. Yep, they've seen the card and they gave up. I tell you, Get Lost on Annex was the reason this went so well. They just don't have enough gas, even after triple removal. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Man, there were a lot of misplays from my side. I have to say, this deck is a little bit more tricky than you think, because you have those counters from the Valkyrie, you have mana from Giada that you can only use at the second combat phase, you have Soulstone Sanctuary, some lands that only, can pay for some things, and you also have those big cards with Archangel. This is a huge decision. How you play this card will decide so many games. Do you want to go for Kicker? Do you want to go for lethal? Or you just want to control the board because you decide that your deck is more powerful? There are so many decisions, and of course the Archangel, well, this one was not used optimally, but it still won, so you know what? I'll take it. Honestly, this was one of my main cards going into the games, but in reality, I think one of the main cards were like Archangel of Wrath, 2 drops, and Lyra. Lyra is so powerful. Also, I mean, all of the cards perform, to be honest, but Steel Seraph with this instant lifelink or vigilance is so useful to just tailor the game a little bit in your direction. Like, attacking while also preventing Slasher combo is such a big deal right now. And most of your angels are 3-3, so they can trade very nicely against the Slasher. They still get it back, but we are very aggressive, so we can usually close the game in, before it happens. And we only block if there's Bloodletter, and they know about it. So, that's a cool interaction. And before we go further into the deck and we show the stats and, we talk about it, a huge thank you to our amazing, perfect patrons that are supporting the content every single day, and we can just bath in the glory of those cool angels in Standard. Thanks to you guys. So thank you. I hope you're enjoying the content. And about the deck, well, I'll have some good news for you because we actually went 5 and 3, so that means we actually ranked in standard with angels, and yeah, honestly, one of those games should be lost, and we still managed to win it. So even against the Shaffer, this deck performed. So I'm really hopeful. Something I'm not in super love with is that Guardian doesn't do much, and I tell you, man, I keep drawing this card every single game, whatever I do. And I cannot draw Giada or Valkyrie in any of my games. So this one is definitely something I was considering removing, but yeah, with the Seraph, when you go for this combo, it's just so good. And it's 3 mana angel, it's hard to get a different one. We have this 2-1 that draws a card, so it gives you more gas, but you lose board. And this one is already pretty weak for the board because it's 3 mana 3/3 that doesn't do anything unless you have a different card. Also, you can blink a different angel when Giada is on the board because every angel you control enters with counters, right? So the more angels you have, the more counters you will have. So basically, you can bounce the old angel and get them into the new era of high stats. So that's why this is also not something we didn't showcase during the games, but this is the second way you can use blink, and it actually will make a difference on a lot of games. If you can get a lifelinker to get 8-9 or something, I mean, this will alone win you the game. And by the way, you can use this to untap a creature basically, because then it can block. So you can attack with something, blink it, and then it comes back as a blocker. So that is a play that will give you a win in many final turns. So yeah, Lyra is absolutely amazing. I have to say, I honestly would consider cutting the Valkyrie just for Lyra because she's so important for the deck. And yeah, I like the deck. It's not my style, to be absolutely honest. Whenever I play creature decks, it's like, oh no, I'm losing if he has 5 removal spells. However, fortunately, we managed to, just crush it with the deck, and I'm pretty happy with the results. And the deck is pretty fun to play. It has a lot of interactions, and there's actually quite a lot to learn about this deck. So if you like creature decks that aren't about playing 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and just trying to make something cool with your angels and creatures, I think this one might be for you. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, you're amazing, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow.
With